Knock knock. Hi. I'm back with my fisheye camera. I love it. I love it so much. Anyways, I'm so angry. You know why? Because the internet makes me so angry. Have you noticed how we're so aware of everything, especially in this information age? We're so constantly aware of everything happening in the world everywhere. I mean, when I say everywhere, I think it's mostly the US because of the soft power that they hold on us. But I also think that it's everything. We are so hyper aware. We are so aware of what's happening in the world. We know what's happening in Palestine. We know what's happening in the US right now with ICE and everything. We know what's happening in our own countries. We know what's happening in the world. We know what's happening with Epstein files, which is disgusting, terrible. So is the genocide. So is what's happening with ICE. It's terrible. It's so terrible. The world is literally going to shits. Sam Altman said something recently about how, oh yeah, it takes so much time to train an AI and so much water and so much resources, but so does it take that much time to train a human. He said, but a human also takes the same amount of resources. So, yes, we should be feeding our waters, we should be feeding our resources to non living things instead of actual human beings. You know, like that guy who says that. Things billionaires or millionaires said that you won't believe that they said, or things tech bros said that you won't believe that they actually did. It was that moment for me. I was like, what does he even mean by that? What does he even mean by that? And it makes me so angry. And when I'm on the internet, it just makes me angry because everyone is terrible and everything in this world is terrible. And how am I supposed to live my life when everything is terrible? And you know what's a little cherry on top? Those TikTok rage bait accounts. Those rage bait accounts. Recently, I saw a video where a lady was like, "I'm the maid of honor, but the groom is my true love," and like they were like hugging or doing something, whatever, and everyone in the comment section is so mad. But that reel got so many views, and then I went to her account, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, this is the kind of videos she makes all the time," and she has so many followers, and her reels get so much engagement, because people are engaging, people are mad. And so did I at first. I was like, what? And then I read the comments and I'm like, oh my god, another rage bait account. And there are so many rage bait accounts that make you so mad just for the sake of engagement. They don't care. They don't care to be nice, or they don't care how they're being perceived. They care about money, which is pretty much how everyone is becoming these days, right? And rage bait account is one of those things. So next time you get mad at a TikTok or reel, just check their account. If they're all they're doing is making you mad, then just stay away. Press not interested. You don't need more of that random people lore that people are doing bad things. I think that we have started building such parasocial relationships that we keep getting mad at things. We keep getting like terribly mad and sad at situations. And we empathize with people that we don't even know, or we get mad for people that we don't even know. And it's a lot in these situations which has a lot to do with like relationships or friendships or family issues, because people are marketing off these situations, but at the same time I think that sometimes we feel that we could also be in these situations, so that if everyone is mad at something, maybe there's hope for us. Maybe when if we're in these situations, people will be mad for us also. I don't know, maybe like that's my viewpoint, because when I used to get mad at these things, I used to always look at it from a me point of view of how it would hurt me. But then I started realizing a lot of this is rage bait, or I started realizing that maybe even if it isn't rage bait, I don't need to engage myself in someone else's life. That is not what I want to do. So yeah. Now about Punch, he's so cute and sweet, and his little um, toy that he holds on, and the little designs and little illustrations that I've been seeing of him, that with these really cute quotes that I'll find and I'll put. It's really sweet and it's really nice. I like the idea of the world collectively feeling bad for this monkey, but first, let's talk about the zoo. I hate zoos. I recently went to a zoo and I was like, oh my god, this is so sad. And I don't think I'll ever go to a zoo ever again. Also, the fact that he's in a zoo, which seems like a really weird place. Maybe it's like a certain type of monkey. I haven't done research on that. But why are there no trees? Why? It's so weird. It's just like gray. Why are these monkeys in this gray place? Second, um, I love how we're all collectively empathizing with this punch, and in the end, we gotta be brave, kind of thing. But where was this when kids were dying? And I'm not saying that people haven't stood up for what has been happening in the world, the genocide, and everything else, but I'm just saying that it's so weird that we see something that is natural. Like this is probably there are probably millions of punches, okay, around the world, because this is natural in the nature. This is with animals. They have the way of dealing with things, right? Like this is super normal for them. And how we can see something that is so normal, which is really sad. Let's be honest, it is so sad. Like I have two cats. I can't even imagine. Like I can't even imagine. Like when they start beating each other up, I get so sad. If they look sad, or if they get sick, or if I have to take them to the vet, like I'm lost. Like I cannot deal with it. Even taking my cat to the vet, well, she doesn't know what's going on, even though we're in the car, it makes my heart break, because I'm like, oh my god, she doesn't know what's going on. But at the same time, this is natural. Like we're seeing monkeys behave like monkeys, but we don't have that much anger towards what's happening in the world. Everyone's ready to go fight the other monkeys that are just being monkeys. But where was the anger to go fight against people committing genocide? I think that I think it really confuses me. I think the world is hypocritical, but at the same time, I think that I just don't get it. Maybe I don't get people. I don't get how all of us can look at something wrong happening and sympathize with that, but at the same time, we can see humans doing wrong, and somehow we can be like, but what about the other side? Or we can always, or we find, or we defend things that shouldn't be defended at all, ever. And it like really bothers me, because I've seen this, like last time it was Harambe, and now it's this. And it's like we see the internet come together for something, and it's so sweet and nice, but at the same time we're like, these are the same people who are probably not did not care about the issues in the world, and they don't care about being politically aware. And a lot of us, and a lot of people who don't care about being politically aware, come from a place of like numbing themselves down, because they don't want to engage in it. Maybe if they have to engage in it, they have to face their own morals and see what they support, and that is really tough. That is really tough, especially if you don't believe in like a nuance of left and right. Especially if you believe that, obviously I'm super left, if it isn't obvious with like everything about me. But even with that, there is a nuance. Like I recently again saw another video of a liberal person saying, oh my god, if someone's a Nazi or a trans, like that's so confusing, because Nazi bad, trans good. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. Trans is not good. Trans is just a thing. Like people are trans, that doesn't mean they're good or bad. So if it's a Nazi who's a trans person, they're a Nazi. It's not that tough. It's really not that tough. But there is also nuance in things. There's so much nuance in this world, and when people have to face it, people have to face like what they believe in or what's happening politically. They have to step outside of their little comfort bubble and have to face their own morals and their own empathy, and their own beliefs. I do think there's a nuance. I think I would want to like do a well scripted video on talking about the nuance that I believe that there is, and how I've seen things happen. I do want to like do that. I'm gonna collect things that I have been saving and liking for a while. But at the same time, I do think that the internet in this information age is just making us so angry. It's also making us more politically aware. I do think that it's important to know what's happening in the world. I really, really do think it's important to know what's happening in the world, but the information that we're getting, the amount of information we're getting, like I could open my phone and scroll on reels for 15 minutes, and the amount of things I would see, I don't think we're meant for that. I don't think that we're meant to have so much information just thrown at us. And I don't even know if I remember any of it. Like when I see it, I'm like, and then after that, I think I've forgotten about it. But sucks, really, it does. But I think that the internet is making us angry, so I am trying my personal best to stay away from information. So today, I have promised myself that I'm not gonna take in any information of any sorts, and I'm just gonna just live, you know, like I don't know, just raw dog my brain and just exist. That's why I'm making this video, because at least it's like creating more than consuming. But I really do not want to consume today, and I'm gonna try my best doing that at least till like 7:30, because I have a fast to break. So till then, I'm not gonna consume any kind of information. And that being said, I won't even read a book. I won't even like see the news. I just don't want to take in information, even though I do believe that reading the news is really important, guys. More than getting your news for Instagram, it is important to read the news, but I also think that independent journalists that are on Instagram, it's important to follow them also, because the media is bought, so sometimes you just gotta like know what's going on independently. And we I think are the first generation to ever have a genocide that was like online, that we've seen videos of these things happening, and we've realized that people still haven't done anything, or people still don't believe it. So that sucks. Like, we're so angry, and I think our anger is going in the wrong places, because why is no one angry about the Epstein files? Everyone's like, we're not angry enough. Yeah, it's great to write that comment and be like, hey, we're not angry enough, but after that, what are you doing? What are you doing? There's a lot of ways to do things. I think the most passive way to do something is boycotting things. um, and the most passive way, I believe, to do something is to not partake in capitalism, is to not overconsume. Let's stop that, okay, girls, like girls and guys and whoever and everything in between. I think that we need to stop consuming, not only content, but when I say spending our money to buy stupid shit. Truly, we need to stop the overconsumption. We need to stop the consumerism. We need to stop buying things. We need to look at this. Look at me. I have so many things, and this is a result of someone who was an overconsumer. But now I'm trying to stop. I haven't bought skincare in a while. I have like 2 pieces of skincare because I don't need more than that. Look at my skin; it's fine. Also, I stopped buying things that I saw online. Like, I stopped buying skincare that I saw online, and I just invested in a good dermatologist who said, hey, use these 2-3 things and your skin will be okay, and then you will not have to constantly use these things. And I was like, okay. And then that's what I did. So, yeah. But apart from that, I think I've spoken about like a lot of things today. It's just more of a rant, but I think I always end up like talking about the same things. But today I just wanted to talk about a little bit about how like the internet has made me angry, and there's so much information in my brain, and my brain is so fogged up, and I really need to get it out. So today I'm trying and not consuming anything. That's why I'm making this video. And also I think I'm gonna start doing like the fisheye cams, because it's so fun. Bye now. Bye. Oh my god, my hand looks so weird. Bye. Bye.